guys, I'm Maren.
And I'm Max.
And we're Voyager Guru.
So we're really excited to be here today at the Yasawa Island Resort, here in the region of Yasawa, on Yasawa Irara, the island that is furthest to the north in the Fiji Islands.
We're going to break down the categories for you and let you know what we love.
So our first category is location.
Definitely 5-star location here. It's a 30-minute flight from mainland Fiji to this area. The hotel is a private airstrip. It's more like a grass strip, so you kind of feel like you're in an episode of Narcos when you land, but it's a stunning, undeveloped coastline.
The Yasawa region of islands is incredibly beautiful. It's one of the most untouched in all of Fiji. There are not a lot of resorts up here, and there's even fewer villages, honestly. The island that we're on, which is one of the most northern ones, there's 5 or 6 different villages. Incredibly beautiful, though. The coral life up here is stunning. They have white sand beaches, crystal blue water, tons of coral.
There's also a number of mountains. They're lush and beautiful and green. Incredible sunsets and sunrises here.
This area is also where the 1980s film Blue Lagoon was filmed. So you have this beautiful mountain that just kind of jets right out of the water with a bunch of little blue areas of water, and then an incredibly deep cave that we went to. Very, very cool place to visit. A number of other movies have been filmed here as well over the years, largely because it's just such a beautiful region. So category 2 is lobby and check-in. Overall, we'll rate the lobby and check-in 4 stars.
When we arrived on the plane to the airstrip, we were taken by a van to the hotel with a quick check-in. We were greeted with singing and dancing, and it was a really nice touch.
The lobby is small but comfortable. It's all open air. The day we came, it was raining, so things were a little bit more closed up. But the next day, when the sun came out, it was nice. They had opened things. Had a much nicer feel than when we checked in the first day. The lobby's also connected to the one restaurant that they have on property, so it kind of all flows into one space. This is really the lobby, restaurant, lounge that they have. It's really kind of the one communal space that they have on property where everybody comes together every day during cocktail hours, school, for the restaurant. Our third category is rooms.
Rooms will rate 4 stars. The rooms are massive here.
We're in the deluxe oceanfront bure, which is kind of like a large space. It's traditionally built in the traditional Fijian way with these massive poles all wrapped in rope and designs. It has shells that are hanging. The room you enter on a lower area, and then you walk up the stairs to an upper area where the bed is situated. A nice big shower, 2 sinks, and then an outdoor shower.
The resort is all about being off the grid and enjoying the nature and activities that they have on the island. So in the rooms, there's no Wi-Fi and no televisions.
Yeah, the room also has this really authentic feel, a lot of the Fijian style to it, a lot of art and decor that I really enjoyed. There's also a fridge that's in the room, and because the entire property is all inclusive, you can request what you'd like them to stock it with, all inclusive other than alcoholic beverages. Any other juices or water you want in your room, you can request that. They also have an espresso.
There's also a lot of nice elements, they have a great binder that details the whole resort's activities, dive sites, and anything interesting about the area, as well as a stargazing guide. So every room has a hammock and a pagoda on the beach. You can look out on the stars lying in the hammock at night, which is a really nice touch.
Yeah, because this area is so remote, the stars are incredible. I mean, you have almost zero light pollution, zero air pollution, so you really get incredible stars at night.
Yeah.
I think the star guide was a really nice touch for the rooms. There's a few areas in the rooms where a little bit of refinement I think would go a long way to just make it a little bit more luxurious.
There were a couple small details, like the housekeeping closet was left open. The housekeeping could have been a little bit improved, but it would just make the rooms a little bit more of a luxurious experience.
Our fourth category is facilities.
Facilities would rate a 4-star.
There are a lot of really great facilities on the property. The pool is absolutely gorgeous. It's a saltwater pool. They pull in water from
Literally
the ocean.
from the ocean.
And it has a great look to it, great shape, lots of chaise lounges, a hammock. The spa is also, I think, one of the highlights.
The spa is absolutely stunning, right over the water, literally on the edge of the ocean. In case of a big wave, you could probably get splashed by it because it's so close. That was a great touch. There's also endless activities here, excellent activities schedule, and most of the activities are included in your rate, except for scuba diving and a few other things like that.
They have a great activity center right here on the beach. They have paddle boards, windsurfs, kayaks, big kind of outrigger canoe. They have a small catamaran that you can take out, so really great activities. A couple things they don't have a gym on property, although they do offer plenty of hiking as well as other activities during the day, so you might be able to make up for that if a gym is something that you're looking for on property. They also only have 1 restaurant and bar. This property has under 30 rooms. Typically, for the guests that are on property, it's usually a pretty good size.
And it is important to note that since there is not Wi-Fi in the rooms, you do have to go to the main area to use it. So if that is something that you're looking for, just keep that in mind when you come.
Yeah, but in the facilities with that Wi-Fi, they do offer like a small lounge room that has a couple couches and a TV, where the Wi-Fi is much better than anywhere else on property. It's also air conditioned. You can go there if you need to check emails or do whatever you might do in order to get on the internet.
We celebrated Max's birthday while we were here, and we had an incredible experience. It's open to all the guests on property, included in their stay.
Yeah, they gave us this beautiful beach dinner, candle lit with a little couch next to it that we got to go to after, and a seafood platter underneath the stars, right out on the beach. All these candles. It was really
It was a
cool.
really special experience. They also do offer picnics in private locations as an activity that's included in your stay as well.
Our fifth category is dining.
Dining, we rate 4.5 stars.
So the dining here was exceptional. So many good meals. We had an amazing dinner on the beach.
Once a week, they do have a communal meal where they do traditional Fijian cuisine. All of the guests come together and eat together, which is a really special activity.
Yeah, it was really nice. They put us at one big long table and it had this big communal feel. We got to meet everybody. I thought that was really nice. I think overall, the food was very good. There are some areas where it could use some consistency. Some of the breakfast foods were not quite as good as some of the other foods, as well as some of the meals weren't quite as consistently good. It'd also be nice to see a couple healthier options on the menu. A lot of the food is very rich and very heavy in butter, and we heard from a couple of the guests that had similar experiences as well, where they felt like after 4 or 5 days here that they could definitely use a cleanse. So they do have salads on the menu, but it does seem to be a little less frequent in comparison to some of the other kind of heavier foods. Category 6 is service.
Service, we rate 3.5 stars. And while a lot of the service here is really excellent from a number of staff, there are a few things in terms of consistency and refinement that do seem to be missing.
I think overall, we had some great experiences with the staff. True Fijian form, so many of the staff are welcoming, enjoyable, and just have that smile all the time. They're constantly greeting you with "Ula." Just have that natural Fijian way of being
Genuine
and excited. I think some of the areas that we noticed service suffered a little bit more were in housekeeping, having just not too much attention to detail, as well as some areas with dining, forgetting parts of orders, and just being a little bit less consistent. Another part of the service that was really great were some of the touches and experiences that they did. So for instance, the birthday dinner that I had, unbelievable. I mean, the staff was so welcoming. They came up, they played music, they made a birthday cake especially for me. They just went above and beyond in so many ways, and that was one of the moments where their service shined, and I really appreciated it. Category 7 is style.
Style, we rate 4.5 stars. Style to us is very important and often means that you're authentic to the culture that you're in, or at least have some pieces of where you are in your room and across the hotel. So they did a great job with the Fijian style in the rooms.
Yeah, the authenticity was really here. The other thing that we rated on is consistency with style. In the rooms, style is very consistent, consistently Fijian. I think one of the areas they could have had a little bit more of the similar style is in the lobby.
We loved our room so much, we just wish that some of the more Fijian elements were included in the lobby as well.
And then the last thing that we usually look at style with is on refinement. Overall, just some small touches that they could refine to make it a little bit more luxury.
Overall, we'd rate this property 4.2 stars. We had a great experience here, and we're so happy to have stayed at this beautiful resort with some beautiful Fijian people.
This is truly an exceptional resort in terms of uniqueness. There's really nothing like it anywhere in the world. Coming to this property, you get a true taste of Yasawa and the Fijian culture. You get to be on a beach that's unlike any other property in the area. And so from that standpoint, it really can't be replicated in any way. That's one of the truly unique parts of the stay. I think we're looking forward to seeing what this property does in the future, and we're definitely going to come back.
We also met some incredible guests staying on property as well, so clearly this hotel attracts some wonderful people.
Yeah, I will say one thing we've experienced at other hotels in Fiji, as well as this hotel, is an interesting kind of communal approach to guest service, where rather than just simply treating every guest as independent, there are certain things that they do to try and bring guests together. So for instance, on the first night here, they have a little thing called the sandpaper, and they introduced us on the sandpaper saying that Marin and Max had arrived on property. I thought that was a really nice touch, as well as the communal dining and a couple other things. So we've really gotten to know the guests a lot better.
Loved our experience, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And make sure to subscribe.
For our full review of this property, make sure to check the link below. Inaka Vakalevu, that means thank you, and Mote, which means goodbye. I'm Max, which in Fijian is Micah.
I'm Marin, aka Mareni.
And we're Voyager Guru.
Mote!
Mote!